kind of directly perceived, the change is directly perceived by the business person, and then they directly write the code. Not a new idea, but I think I have a couple of suggestions how this can actually work. So what do we have to do to actually make this a reality? Well, the business person has to be able to express his knowledge, his experience, the facts, the behaviors of the domain in a way that's expressive enough so that the domain person can actually express themselves in a meaningful way. This requires a user-friendly notation, right? A domain-oriented user-friendly notation. Probably we want testing. If you're an insurance person who kind of programs insurance rules, you want to make sure that they actually work. Otherwise, I guess you get fired if the insurance loses $1 million, I guess, perhaps, I don't know. You want to probably run some analyses on these things you specify in the sense whether they're complete or whether there are contradictions in these specifications. And then, of course, you want to synthesize the software, right? That's how it could work in principle. Of course, I'm not a business person, as you can see from the non-tie. So one question that I'm asking myself, and you probably ask yourself as well, what happens to developers, right? Are they now rationalized away? And of course, that's not the case, because developers built this arrow, right? This means for domain people to directly express themselves and analyze and test and synthesize software. Somebody has to build that. I think that's what developers should do. Also, of course, a real software system doesn't just consist of domain knowledge, of domain behaviors. There's a lot of infrastructure, scalability, persistence, all this enterprisey architectural stuff that somebody needs to take care of. So that's also something developers do. But I think this direct arrow from the domain person to the code is absolutely crucial to make the whole story more agile. It's the last mentioning of